What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, all right, we're coming back to Crying Nut. Yes, indeed, Crying Nut fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from SCL, and SCL wanted to see me react to this song by Crying Nut called Let's Ride a Horse.
I'm a horse.
Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by EBS Culture, okay? And the video has 175,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. I have absolutely no idea what any of that says. I hope we're in the right spot. Look, this is the link I was given, okay? So if we're not in the right place, don't blame me. Blame SCL. He's the one who gave me the link. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
There's the build again. It's fun. It's a fun tune. You could tell the crowd's having a good time. The band's having a good time. A good time is really being had by all. Is the song impressive? No. Not even remotely close. This is like I would say this is like Misfits level complexity. Okay, let's be honest here. It sounds good. Okay, everything that we've heard so far has been very pleasing to the ear. It all makes sense. It's all flowing well. Really putting more focus on the energy and the delivery and the output rather than on complexity. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's one of the main reasons why I'm a big Misfits fan. I know their songs are simple. I know their songs are not complex at all. Kind of like the same reason I like listening to Kiss songs. You know, they're easy songs, super simple, but they feel good and they sound good. You know what I mean? So, and they always, you know, the songs flow well. So that's definitely happening here. I like the uptick, the slight uptick in tempo when they go into the chorus, which I believe we're about to go into again. I think that makes sense. I think it makes perfect sense. If you're gonna speed up anything, speed up the chorus for sure. Yeah, it's just fun, man. It's just pure fun. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. It's just fun, man. It's fun. It's super simple, not impressive at all, but it's fun, man. The energy is absolutely there. How's that going to translate to a score? I honestly don't know. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Crying Nut with Let's Ride a Horse. This was a request from SCL. Oh boy. Okay, I thought about this, folks. I really did. And I did everything I possibly could to get the score as high as I possibly could while being able to justify my reasons for doing so, okay? Having said that, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 6.2. Yup, 6.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 6.2. What does that mean? Well, a 6.2 would translate to a pretty good scale rating. So overall, I think this was a pretty good presentation, all right? It would also get 3 out of 5 stars and a B- letter grade. So there you go, a 6.2, pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Oh, man. So glad you asked. Okay. There was really one big factor that came into play here as far as getting the score up as high as I could. The song is very simple. It's a very simple, easy to follow chordal progression. It is not difficult at all. You listen to it once, maybe twice, and you've got it. It's not hard. Instrumentally, if I'm being honest, the playing, let's call a spade here, okay? The playing was a little sloppy at times from everybody. I'm not pointing the finger at any one person. I'm pointing all those fingers, all 5 fingers in this case, at all 5 members on the stage. There was some sloppy playing going on there in the guitar, and the drums, and the bass. I think, if I'm being honest, I think the bass probably did the cleanest job out of everybody. But even he had a couple of times where he got a little hung up on his pick, or, you know, flubbed or something like that. He quickly corrected it, but it still happened. So there was that to take into account. The song simplicity goes into hand in hand with that. Looking at just those 2 factors, if I were to give it a score, I'd probably give it around a 5.4, you know, somewhere around there. But I'm giving this a 6.2. Why is that? I have said this time and time again on the channel. I literally have said it thousands of times on the channel. And if you've been watching the channel for any amount of time, you know what I'm going to say. So say it with me, kids.
Sing it out one time.
A live show can help your score, or it can hurt your score. In this case, it helped. It helped quite a bit. Let's go down the checklist. Let's see. Stage presence. Check. Yeah, I'll give it the check. A couple of them were in jeans and t-shirts, but there were, like, the bass player went over the top with his outfit, you know, looking for the real punk look. So, you know, you gotta see that, you gotta take that into account and go, yeah, that's stage presence. So I'll give them that one. Stage energy, off the charts, check. Everybody was moving around. Everybody was creating energy on stage, and I love seeing that. So yes, that was, and it was done throughout, start to finish. It never stopped. So they kept sharpening that saw, which I was really happy to see. Stage interaction. Yeah, I saw a couple of times where a couple of the members would interact with each other. It was brief, and it was a little subtle, but it still happened. So I will give it the check. It's a little bit of a weak check, but it's a check nonetheless. Crowd interaction. Tons of crowd interaction. Pretty much from the beginning. And again, sharpening the saw. It wasn't just like it happened once. No, it happened throughout the entire performance. So again, sharpening the saw, big check for that one. Showmanship. Yeah, I'll give it the check. I will. They put on a really good live show. A lot of high energy. A lot of fun being exuded from them on stage. They look like they're having fun. And that translates well to the crowd. So give it to them. Production, no, no production at all, but that's okay. You know, production, like I've always said, production is kind of bonus points. You know, unless you're a production-based band and you rely on your production to put on your live show for you. At that point, your production better be on point, but that's not the case here. So they checked off, they checked off all 5 boxes, didn't they? Well, there you go. That's how we came up to a 6.2. It was the live show that really did it more than anything. They looked like they were having fun, and as a result, the crowd was having fun. And when the crowd's having fun, that energy gets passed back to the band, and it becomes a symbiotic relationship. We're feeding off of each other here, and you keep that cycle going, and everybody's, you know, reamplifying and reamplifying. The next thing you know, you have something special. So yeah, 6.2. That's as high as I could get it, guys. I know a lot of people are like, we want it to be at 8. Listen, I know everybody wants their favorite band to be up in the 8s and 9s. I understand that.
You can't always get what you want.
But can you honestly look at this and say, comparatively to other bands and other songs we've had on the channel, you honestly say this deserves an 8 or a 9? I don't think so. So 6.2, I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 6.2, which is a pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.